What is good, everyone? DBZoom back at you with a brand new video. For today, guys, we will be discussing absolutely everything you guys need for Super Saiyan God Shallot, everything preparation you guys need for Super Saiyan God Shallot in terms of equipment, in terms of teams and stuff like that. I'm doing this preparation for you guys beforehand. I'm obviously going to do one when he comes out because we might get new equipment, we might get new characters and stuff like that. So this is your best bet right now. He's going to get the God Key tag, so I'm going to involve God Key units, God Key equipment, hero equipment, Shallot equipment, and Saiyan equipment as well. All the alternatives you guys can use for Super Saiyan God Shallot coming out. So let's just get right into it. Let's head to our equipment really quick. So if we go to our equipments, I want to start off with a specific hero equipment. So actually, let's just go to archive because we can see where you guys can farm them as well. So let's just go to @hero, and I want to show you this equipment right here. So this equipment right here is it's a silver equipment, but although it's a silver equipment, it's absolutely one of the best equipments for Shallot. As you guys can see here, it's a specified hero equipment. It's called Release Your Key. So right away, you can see base health plus 15%, which is really phenomenal, guys. I mean, base health is one of the best things you guys can have for your equipment. So there's that. And we can see the second slot is either base strike or base defense, strike attack or defense, plus 18%. And then basically a replica of that, but blast attack in the third slot. So plus 18% on both of those, and then plus 15% on his base health. It's phenomenal. So if you guys have this, hopefully you guys do. This is the best equipment, one of the best equipments to get for Shallot. The only bad thing I would say about this equipment is that you guys can't farm this specifically right now because it's in the dreaded Ginyu event. So this event, it comes out here and there. I don't think this is specifically the X Ginyu event. I think this is just a normal Ginyu event. So this comes in now and then. So I don't see it. I see it coming in the near future, just because Super Saiyan God Shallot is coming out, and the producers know that basically this is one of the best equipment to farm. So if you guys have this, good, you guys can use it. If not, just be patient, and I'll have some other alternatives as well instead of this equipment, which is really good. So let's just get into the next one, which is one of my if not the best equipment you guys can have for Shallot, which is a specific Shallot equipment. Obviously, there's a normal version of this, and then there's an awakened version of this. So the normal version is alright if you guys have that. I mean, there it is. It's basically base strike and base blast defense plus 15%, and then base health plus 10%, and base key recovery, which he lacks, plus 10%. But that's not what we really want. We want that to evolve to this right here, guys. If you guys do your rushes, you guys should be able to buy, which is really easy, these specific awakening equipments. So you just basically you go to your exchange shop. You can buy this normal equipment off either the Z Metal shop, or you can get it off the PvP Metal shop that we got from the Golden Showdown. So this equipment here is phenomenal, guys. As you guys can see right away, the first two slots has double buffs all around. So this equipment is definitely mandatory. It's a base strike and base blast defense plus 20% potentially, and then on the second slot, base strike attack plus 20%, and then base health plus 15% on top of the base health. The base health we just got with the silver equipment too. So that's 30% health, and then plus his normal Z ability, that's health as well. So, and then base key recovery, which he really needs, plus 10%. So yeah, this equipment is mandatory, guys. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be able to get this, because everybody can. It's in the exchange shop. You just do your rushes and you evolve it, and then you just kind of hope for RNG to get good rolls on this, or you guys can use your slot removers to get the best specific equipment. But make sure your guys' first slot is always set in stone, because you guys can't change that. Hopefully they fix that in the near future where you can alternate your first slot, but right now you guys can't. So make sure your first slot is either gold or red. I'm going to try to farm everything to Z, or either Z or Z plus. I mean, Z plus is nearly a perfect equipment. Z enough is hard enough to get. So I have a couple of those, luckily, because I spent a lot of time grinding on those. But yeah, so there's that, guys. Now we'll head into some God Key equipment. So let's just go to filter. Let's go to God Key really quick, because he will become God Key, guys. So let's go to God Key, boom. So there's not much here, but these are actually really good equipment, especially the awakened ones. So we can start off with maybe this one right here. this is a really good alternative or a good option, especially because he's gonna have God Key. So it's the Korin Awakened version. You guys can get this. I mean, oh, my bad. Actually, you guys can't get this. You guys can get this to evolve to that. So you basically, it's either the Broly Scream event, which I believe you guys, yeah, you guys can get that now. So go farm that now. You guys can definitely get this now. So you go to the Broly event, but let's go back to the God Key real quick. So you guys can definitely get that now. Okay, so you guys can basically awaken this equipment to this right here, which is base strike attack plus 20%, base strike defense plus 18%, which is phenomenal, and then base blast defense plus 5% for each God Key tag member, which is basically going to be 15% if you guys have this maxed out. So this is a good one to get. Another one really good too is I like this one a lot. Actually, I like this one a little bit better than the other one, just because it has critical plus 15%. Criticals, as you guys know, Super Saiyan God Bardock is still in the meta, even though he's so old, because of his criticals capabilities through his main ability, or not his main ability, his unique ability. So he's still relevant because of that, because if you guys hit criticals, you guys can get really lucky and you guys can pretty much do a lot of damage with that. Criticals is like one of the most scariest thing in the whole game, in my opinion. So yeah, so we can see here, base strike defense plus 18%, base critical plus 15%, and then base strike attack or base blast attack plus 21.5%. So this equipment here, I would personally go for this one instead of the Korin one, but that's just me. You can't go wrong with either. If you guys don't have the silver equipment that I showed you, the first one, which is the Krillin equipment for heroes specifically, because the event isn't out specifically now, which is the Captain Ginyu event, you can use actually both. You can use this one, you can use both, either this one too, and then you can use the Awakened Shallot equipment as well, which is pretty much mandatory that you can grab very easily. But yeah, so this is this right here. If you guys can't get good rolls on this because it's really hard, there's also really other good alternatives as well. Actually, this is also pretty good equipment. I mean, compared to the other one, not really, but let's go to Saiyan really quick, because Saiyans actually have a lot of good equipments. So I like a lot of Saiyan equipments here, guys. Let's start off with this one right here, right? So this one right here, if you stack this on with the other one, which is base strike attack plus 20%, I have two of these as Z tier. So base strike attack plus 20%, base critical plus 12.5%, which is great compared if you stack it onto the other 15% that you guys can get. That's almost 30% base critical. That's what Zenkai Cooler dishes out, guys. So that's pretty scary. And then as well as base key recovery, which Shallot actually really likes. It's actually one of his weakest points, is his key recovery. So this would actually help him out a lot. This equipment is really good. The Awakened version is only for green Saiyans, and obviously he's neutral, so yeah, that wouldn't really work. But this equipment nonetheless is really phenomenal for you guys to grab. So definitely go farm this one right here. Another one that I really like is this one right here, because it leads back to base critical. So it's 12.5% base critical. And then here we have either or. My light went off in the back. No, I thought I was gonna go a full video without my light going off in the back, but it's all good. So here it's base strike defense or base blast defense plus 18%, either or. You can't really go wrong with either. And then down here it's base strike plus base strike attack plus 16.5%, which is really good. And then as well as special move damage plus 15%, which is another good alternative as well. And for your and I'll show you some move sets for Shallot as well. And this is cool because it's for androids as well. So if you farmed it for your Shallot, you can use it for an android as well, or any other Saiyan, obviously. So there's that. So this pretty much wraps it up for equipment. There's other alternatives you guys can take a look at and stuff like that. So where you guys can get this, my bad, really quick, you guys can get this hard battle mode. You guys can just get this. What hard battle mode? Where is this? All right, so or you know what? A majority of these you can grab through the exchange shop, through your Z Metal shop, or through the coins, the Golden Showdown coin. So either or, you guys can grab it through there. But yeah, guys. So that pretty much wraps it up for equipment. For team wise, it's pretty self-explanatory at this point. So let's just go to really quick. Let's see, God Key right here. So God Key. Let's just go to God Key. So God Key. There we go. So God Key, there's not much options now, obviously. Red, Rose would be a good red for this. Blue, I still love this blue Goku here. He's very, very tanky. His ultimate does a ton of damage. I would suggest you guys use this as a blue because there's another, there's literally no other blues as well. So, I mean, this blue is phenomenal. Yellow, obviously, this Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, which is good. He's pretty good strike attack. He's very underrated. And then green, you can either go with this LF Vegeta if you guys don't have that. If you maybe have the Beerus. Maybe if you have a Zenkai, it's pretty rare. But if not, then you have to kind of go with green, which is this one right here. And then purple, I like this purple Vegeta much better than the Rasengan Goku just because he locks you in. He has a high card draw speed and he's very strike base orientated, and he dishes out so much damage, especially if he can lock in a green. This Vegeta is phenomenal. And then I like this as a bench unit as well, just because he double buffs with base health 19%, which is crazy. So the health on your Shallot's gonna be crazy with the setup I just showed you. The health is gonna be absolutely crazy, guys. And then as well as if you guys have him at 6 stars, it's plus 20 base critical for God Key as well. So far it's looking pretty scary, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This Shallot is gonna be absolutely a monster. He's gonna be more of a balanced unit. So there's that. There's not much else I can show you here in terms of this. But for movesets, we can take a quick look at his movesets. I like this. If you guys have this Zenkai Red Goku, Super Saiyan Red Goku, Zenkai, and you have him at least level 1 friendship, you guys can definitely put this equipment here. This special move, which is a Super Kamehameha. It basically deals major impact damage and then plus 100% to own special moves are for 15 time counts upon activation. So really good. Plus 100% damage. So this on Shallot, this is what I currently have equipped on Shallot. There's other good, there's a bunch of other good ones too, guys. So if you guys just wanted to go take a look, I pretty much have 90% of these all ready and pretty much stacked up here. But there's a bunch of them you guys can just go take a look at. And really quick, one more character you guys can add on to your team if you guys want. I wouldn't really suggest it because he's not very he doesn't buff God Key or Saints. He just buffs specifically heroes, which is going to be this Hero Nail. If I can find him, let's see, Hero Nail. Probably skipped him like 10 times. There we go, Hero Nail, the first person on the list here. So you can see here base strike attack plus for heroes plus 50%. It can go all the way up to 100%. So it's really, really scary if you guys have this guy maxed out at 7 stars, maxed out. So this Hero Nail is also a very good alternative for the bench. But yeah, guys, this pretty much wraps everything up. Hopefully this gave you some insight of how to prepare for Super Saiyan God Shallot. I know I'm gonna get my grind on very soon. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Have a good one. Peace.